Welcome to A Push for 5, your daily all-in-one study partner for the AP exam. We'll guide you through real stimulus-based APUS history practice questions. We have a total of over 150 videos that will be uploaded daily. These will go in chronological order, covering every period from pre-Columbus to modern day. We've got this. Here comes a set of questions from Period 3, 1754 to 1800. Question 1. Stimulus. See image. Question. Which of the following most accurately reflects the argument made by supporters of this amendment at the time of its ratification? A. They believed that Congress should have broad authority over interstate commerce. B. They feared that without such limits, the new federal government would erode local autonomy. C. They supported stronger executive powers to ensure national unity. D. They sought to empower the Supreme Court to resolve conflicts between states. The correct answer is B. They feared that without such limits, the new federal government would erode local autonomy. The phrase "most accurately reflects" requires precision about the author's intent. Anti-Federalists pushed for the 10th Amendment to protect state sovereignty and prevent centralized overreach. Question 2. Stimulus. We must avoid entangling alliances with any portion of the foreign world. Thomas Jefferson, Inaugural Address, 1801. Question. The ideas in the excerpt were most directly influenced by which of the following earlier developments? A. French intervention during the Quasi-War. B. The Alien and Sedition Acts. C. The Pinckney Treaty with Spain. D. Washington's Farewell Address. The correct answer is D. Washington's Farewell Address. Most directly influenced by tests causal influence. Jefferson echoed Washington's call for political neutrality and independence from foreign alliances. Question 3. Stimulus. A 1790s political cartoon depicts a man labeled Yeoman Farmer struggling under a sack marked excise tax, while another labeled Federal Collector stands nearby holding a whip. Question. Which of the following developments is the cartoon most representative of? A. The Whiskey Rebellion. B. Shays Rebellion. C. The Panic of 1792. D. The Embargo Act of 1807. The correct answer is A. The Whiskey Rebellion. Most representative of emphasizes recognizing patterns. In this case, farmer resistance to Hamilton's whiskey tax and federal enforcement. Question 4. Stimulus. Excerpt from Notes on the State of Virginia, 1785. Those who labor in the earth are the chosen people of God, if ever he had a chosen people. Question. The excerpt most clearly reflects which of the following beliefs held by Jefferson? A. Religious devotion was necessary for good citizenship. B. Industrial workers were the moral core of the republic. C. Agrarian virtue was the foundation of republican liberty. D. Expansion of slavery was essential to the nation's economy. The correct answer is C. Agrarian virtue was the foundation of republican liberty. Most clearly reflects Signal's ideology recognition. Jefferson's agrarian republicanism placed farmers at the moral heart of democracy. Question 5. Stimulus. The new federal government has proved itself too energetic. We see prosecutions for mere words and a free press under siege. Republican newspaper, 1798. The concern expressed above was most directly a reaction to A. The passage of the Alien and Sedition Acts. B. Jefferson's embargo policy. C. The ratification of the Bill of Rights. D. The XYZ affair. The correct answer is A. The passage of the Alien and Sedition Acts. Most directly, a reaction to means immediate cause. The acts criminalized dissent and inflamed Republican fears of tyranny. Question 6. Stimulus. C table. Question. This trend was most clearly explained by which of the following? A. The Northwest Ordinance's ban on slavery. B. The expansion of cotton cultivation and Western migration. C. The decline of the transatlantic slave trade. D. The influence of Quaker abolitionism. The correct answer is B. The expansion of cotton cultivation and Western migration. Most clearly explained by Target's cause and effect reasoning. Cotton's profitability and westward migration fueled slavery's expansion. Question 7. Stimulus. Alexander Hamilton, Report on Manufactures, 1791. Not only the wealth, but the independence and security of a country appear to be materially connected with the prosperity of manufactures. Question. Which of the following groups would most likely have supported the ideas expressed in the excerpt? A. Southern plantation owners. B. Western frontier farmers. C. Northern merchants and financiers. D. Democratic Republican newspaper editors. The correct answer is C. Northern merchants and financiers. Would most likely have supported means identifying interest alignment. Hamilton's industrial vision appealed to northern commercial elites. Question 8. Stimulus. The government of the Union is emphatically and truly a government of the people. John Marshall, McCulloch v. Maryland, 1819. Question. Although decided slightly after the period, this view most directly developed from which earlier debate? A. The ratification of the Constitution. B. The Kentucky and Virginia resolutions. C. The framing of the Articles of Confederation. D. The Hartford Convention. The correct answer is A. The ratification of the Constitution. Most directly developed from means tracing ideological continuity. Marshall's nationalism echoed Federalist arguments from ratification. Question 9. Stimulus. A 1790s engraving portrays two groups. One labeled Federalists, toasting with British merchants. Another labeled Republicans, shaking hands with French revolutionaries. Question. The political divisions shown in the image were most similar to which earlier colonial split? A. Whigs versus Tories during the Glorious Revolution. B. Puritans versus Quakers in the 1600s. C. Supporters of the Albany Plan versus Parliament. D. Patriots versus Loyalists during the Revolution. The correct answer is D. Patriots versus Loyalists during the Revolution. Most similar to Test's comparative reasoning, both reflect ideological divides over allegiance and foreign alignment. Question 10. Stimulus. A 1780s broadside urges, "Let us pay our debts and honor our obligations, or we shall lose the credit of nations." Question. The argument in the excerpt best supports which of the following Federalist policies? A. Opposition to a national bank. B. Assumption of state debts by the national government. C. Rejection of foreign loans. D. Strict interpretation of the Constitution. The correct answer is B. Assumption of state debts by the national government. Best supports demands ideological alignment. The statement parallels Hamilton's plan for consolidating debt to strengthen national credit. Thanks for watching A Push for 5. Let us know in the comments which questions you liked the most. If today's practice helped you, tap like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any future videos. And share this with a friend who's also aiming for that 5. If you want more hands-on learning or direct feedback, reach out directly. We'd love to help you take your prep to the next level. See you in the next video.